Wanderers, welcome to the Wondering Dutchmen podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Velpen Trucking and Disposal.
It has been a long winter, and there is a real good chance that you've acquired a bunch of junk that you don't need. Instead of allowing that junk to pile up, go ahead and call Velpen Trucking and Disposal and get you a roll-off container for some good old-fashioned spring cleaning. A common question is, what size of roll-off container do I need? A common answer is, how much junk did you acquire? Velpen has 20, 30, and 40 cubic yard containers for you to fill up. Convenient drop-off and pickup. Give Velpen Trucking and Disposal a call today, 812-354-3280, or check them out online and just search Velpen Trucking and Disposal.
The Wondering Dutchmen podcast.
Where none of us are Dutch, but we all live in Holland, Indiana. Join us where we talk about what we all wonder about. This is the Wondering Dutchmen podcast coming to you from Smoker's Lounge.
Yeah. The Wondering Dutchmen. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Wandering Dutchman podcast coming to you from Smoker's Lounge. Today's episode and all month long is brought to you by our friends at Velpen Trucking and Disposal. Welcome to today's show. If you're listening to us on a Wednesday, happy hump day. Hopefully you're humping the day and it's not humping you, but we're here. You like that?
I did.
I just kind of created that on the fly.
That's a good one.
Well,
That could be a shirt.
Host of a nationally syndicated podcast, you kind of do that stuff.
Ooh,
Hey, I saw our Spotify deposit. That is nice.
believe they've gone to quarterly.
Well, shit. Not as nice.
Yeah, but it was an exciting thing to see.
Yeah, it was exciting. So how we doing today, fellas?
Fantastic.
Oh, right off the top, huh?
Friday.
It's Friday.
Weird recording day. Normally we do a Thursday. Today's a Friday. I like it.
Well, we were at a swim meet last night.
Yep. How'd we do?
Real good.
Are we an Olympic hopeful for 2032? 4? 6?
I don't know. The only time will tell.
I'll be damned.
She's good.
Hell yeah.
Butterfly, freestyle, backstroke. It's pretty good. For the first time ever doing it.
That's wild, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know.
She's beating kids that have gone to like
Mhm.
morning, 5 a.m. morning swimming and all that other garbage,
Yeah.
and she's out dominating.
200 freestyle, which was like a distance race.
Yeah.
She got second out of 6 lanes. And the only other girl that beat her was an 8th grader from Southridge. And she's in 6th grade.
Nice.
And I thought it was pretty good.
And she,
And I bet the 8th grader's done it before.
Yeah.
was she like right on the tail or like close?
4, 5, 6 seconds.
So we're there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dialing it in.
She's swimming the butterfly as a 6th grader, which is unheard of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is the butterfly the one where you kind of look
Mhm.
like?
No, you come up and over.
Yeah.
Breaststroke is like the frog.
Yeah.
Looks
it
like
is, you dog.
Looks like that. No, breaststroke's where you come up like like butterfly or doggy paddling. We got an experienced swimmer in the house tonight. We could probably
Yeah.
look to her for some
Well, there was a lot of great
some stuff.
Well, we caught some flack on the bacon tasting.
I actually heard from more than one person that it could have potentially been our best content we ever made.
Really?
Don't
Yeah.
say that too loud because our friend Allison Vogus will be even more upset.
Yeah, well,
Well, she should have done better at
she doesn't listen to the show. She just
posting
sees,
that she
just sees
wasn't
it on-
actually out
She
of
just
town.
sees our stuff on social media.
Yeah.
She doesn't get into the nuts and bolts
She
of it.
doesn't
Guarantee it.
listen. We'll get that text message at 5 a.m.
Hopefully,
Yeah, that's
We'll
good.
just put a little proof in the pudding.
You know, our little buddy.
Calling you out there, Blondie.
Yeah,
See what
that's
you
true.
got.
Well, Cab did a great job.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, you think it was the bacon or you think it was
Other
the
than
not fat bearded?
I heard that Cabria actually did lie through her teeth though.
Oh,
Like she was a bold-faced liar.
Really?
Yeah. Whenever we said something about like what would you bring on a trip and she said toothbrush,
yeah.
Sarah told me that
Oh.
that was not true.
That was in fact not.
Yeah,
true.
a scum-tooth kitty, I think is what she's referred to usually. Scum-tooth kitty.
Scum tooth kitty.
Yeah,
I
'cause
just
she-
won't stand for that kind of
'cause she
horse
doesn't.
shittery
She
about my
usually
neighbor.
doesn't pack a toothbrush. I think it was something about that scum toothed kitty. I believe.
So
it
do
was.
you think she's like a shot of vodka in the morning to get started?
Yeah,
And that clears
yeah,
her
little
teeth?
swish you can do.
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's why the Russians have great teeth.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, our show is known for being factually correct.
yeah.
So
That's
the
right.
fact that we would allow somebody that we thought we
Sure.
could trust to then come on and have them
Mm-hmm.
promulgate these lies
Yeah.
Ooh, promulgate.
to our fans.
Promulgate.
We are not fake news, Cab.
No.
And I know you're just sitting off to my left and you don't watch it either, but I want the fans at home to know.
Yeah.
We will not stand for this treachery.
Or scum toothed kitties.
Yeah. And if you weren't married to neighbor Doug, could be out of the
Looking
lounge
right at
forever.
the camera.
Scum.
Now, speaking of 337, guys, I've had an issue the past couple weeks here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what day it is. And I got a call from Brother Casey at 11. Hey, buddy, I was going to do thumbnails. I saw there's no episode. And I went, I'll be damned. So I kind of rushed through editing. And I'd had a couple. And,
Hey,
There was
All
a
right.
whole section. I'm like, don't worry, guys. I'm going to cut this part out. It did not get cut out until 8:30 the next morning.
it wasn't the German joke, was it?
No. That was in 3:38.
Oh,
That one I definitely, because I panicked.
You've been really botching the while we're bringing up dirty laundry. You've been really botching the descriptions too.
Yep. That has to do with being late. I don't have time to come up with such
I
wondrous.
just posted what we had.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Nobody reads that.
You're
shit.
more than welcome to go through and make it read better anytime you want.
well, hey, on the last episode of the Wondering Dutchman, it's been great.
Nobody reads that shit anyway.
Well, the algorithm does, hopefully.
Oh yeah, I think it's working.
Yeah.
We're adding people.
Yeah.
still.
Here we are. Well, I mean, to break down the fourth wall, how this works, Dave posts the episodes
Mhm.
because he's our editor. And so he posts the episodes, and I'll come back with the thumbnails, which I went old school picture
I've liked them.
this week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because we changed setups,
Yeah.
which we need to talk about a little bit because, some folks said, hey, it's finally great you guys get to sit at the adult table. But,
Yeah.
is what
Or
it is.
soon you'll be able to because we were like this.
Yeah.
So
That was rough.
I go to post the thumbnails because Dave usually has them posted in a timely manner, and then so I had fell asleep, and my wife was like, "Hey, you have podcast stuff to do. You told me to wake you up in 15 minutes," and I said, "Okay." So I go upstairs and I go to look, and next thing I know, I see nothing there, and I called Dave, and I thought Dave was in bed, so I felt guilty. And then I might have gotten a call later, about 12:30, of hey, come over to the lounge and have some beers. So I didn't feel as bad
Yeah.
of calling you
Probably should have came.
because you were like, hey, what's up, Dave? Where's the episodes? Shit. Okay, that's about all it was. And I thought he was in bed.
No.
Turns out not the case.
No,
at all.
I didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah. Anything else going on, fellas?
No.
No, not a damn thing.
It's gonna storm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, your boys stayed up for the Red Moon last night.
How was it?
Ominous.
It was cool. Yeah, it was kind of spooky.
Did you watch from the hot tub?
No.
The wrong
This-
side of the house?
No, it would have been the right side of the house, but I think I would have had to get out of the hot tub
Oh.
because of the porch overhang. But
Did you fix Papa Frank's drywall yet? In the stairway?
actually dropped off a sheet of that drywall that he needed, and so I think that he's well on his way to getting it fixed. He actually,
Oh yeah, we with that last week.
I've been on PTO all week.
Yeah.
And Papa Frank and I have spent some quality time together fixing the car known as the White Fox.
Did you drive that to basketball Wednesday night?
Yes, because we had done a complete wheel thread, rotors, brakes, change,
Nice.
lug nuts. Yeah.
Glad to see you don't have the.
Oh yeah, I did cut the shit out of my finger.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that when we waved.
I'm healing. You know those
We're all
things,
healing.
How'd you do it?
You know those things that cut PEX
Scissors.
tubing?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I had thrown one in my tool drawer because I got those filing cabinets in the
Yeah.
back of the garage. And so I guess maybe when I threw it in there, it had sprung open. And I was digging in to reach for a pair of pliers. And as I continued to dig, I continued to cut further.
oh.
And then I realized, and so this was during my
topic 1, which we'll talk about. So I was a little bit on edge anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But I started to look at the blood, and I started to get a little
Lightheaded.
Yep.
Woozy.
yeah.
Really?
And first probably because of the state I was in, and just like looking at it, and then there was a lot because I was dripping all over the garage as I went to go get blue shop
That's
towels.
tough.
So bag of cold peas to the back of the neck, kind of laid there on the ground a little bit because, I didn't want to pass out and.
Laid on the ground in your garage.
Well, I put my feet up. I don't know what that's supposed to do.
Were you going into shock?
Oh, it was for shock. Yeah, that up. I just
You were
thought
just pumping more blood to your fingers.
the dogs thought it was great because I came in the house and they, were excited. They thought I wanted to play, and I was like, "Fellas, I gotta."
I'm dying here.
Yeah, major medical emergency.
Well, it was a lot of blood. I thought, could be the end.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't.
Yeah,
That'd have been awful.
yeah. Well, Janelle would have made out like a bandit.
Yeah.
We would have no longer been.
Usually
where we
you're
were at.
worth more dead than you are alive.
That's a tough spot. Goes into it. So
Is that
nothing
Bon
else.
Jovi that
Let's
said
do it.
that?
Let's do it.
Nothing.
Nothing else on this week.
There we go. Hey, before we get into the topics, let's hear from our buddies out at Hopf Outdoor Power.
The month of March is the start to mowing season. Don't fret that the upcoming season is upon us. Look out into your garage, your shed, or your barn. That mower has cut its last blade of grass. Good news is, Hopf Outdoor Power has got you covered. For the month of March, they are running a 20% off new Cub Cadet Pro Series mowers. For those in the back, let me repeat, 20% off. Hopf Outdoor Power also has a great selection of used mowers as well. Don't wait till you can't see your front door from the sidewalk. Call the boys today.
All right, big fella. Go ahead. Get us started.
I'm going to give that shit up and concentrate on fishing.
What shit?
Working, marriage,
Went and played
kids.
golf today.
Oh, golf.
Yeah. Went and played golf today.
Well, it never goes great the first time.
I know. It was bad, though. I don't
What's so
know.
bad about it?
I mean, just everything.
You sore?
No.
Is it an overreaction?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we go play golf sometime with our buddy Teddy Hoops, we'll be back in all.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
I was just telling Jenny yesterday, we're at the driving range. I need to ask buddy Teddy Hoops if he can be my, what do you call that, swing coach?
Yep.
Help me get my shit lined up.
I think the first thing he's going to tell you is to leave your tees in the bag when you get your irons out.
Only if they're from the green do I use the tees.
The green?
Pardon me, the stroker box.
The stroker.
Tee box?
The stroker.
That's the
The
one.
stroker
The stroker
box.
box.
Mm.
You stroker box a lot, big guy?
Well, you never know.
There's children in here yet. I just realized.
Yeah, that's a up mess.
I'll be damned.
Yeah,
It's
this is
okay.
Normally,
I really have turned into a big fat pussy. And my stiff shafts.
Too much for you?
I mean, god dang, man. I just,
Need the flexi ones?
they won't go no farther. They won't just, I make good solid contact. Like on my driver a couple times, hit them really pure. I got my new Brush and DeChambeau.
I was going to say, didn't you get fat grips?
Yep, I got my Jumbo Max put on my driver, and I actually put an 1.25 inch in my driver shaft on my own,
Yeah.
and got that all taped up and re-gripped and everything. And it just, I mean, I hit the shit out of my driver, but it just didn't go anywhere. Like I don't have a honey stick or anything like that to put on the face, but like I cleaned my face each time, and then just kind of seen where my ball was making contact.
Yeah, so you're hitting center.
I mean, I was puring really well, but it was just didn't go anywhere.
No.
Well, were you playing into the breeze or what?
Didn't matter.
Well,
A couple times I had the wind at my back, and I bet I barely made it 225, 200 yards.
Now, see, we were at the driving range yesterday, and I hit a driver, a 8-iron, 9-iron pitching wedge, 5-iron. Didn't try my putter, but they all went about 80 yards.
I don't think he knows what you're supposed to do at a driving range.
With the putter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Were you going to put on the stroker
Well,
box?
whether it was a driver or a pitching wedge, they all went the same distance. So I didn't confirm that a
Oh.
putter I could hit 80 yards.
His driver and his pitching wedge went the same distance, is what we're saying.
Now, I don't know what a honeysuckle is or whatever you're
Honey
talking
stick.
about, but I'm using the
got it.
afterburners. No, the tour burner Deluxes.
I got a cooler over here.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
And yeah, that'll work. And but the faces are clean, and those
And
range
afterburners?
balls. What?
Tour burners.
Yeah, whatever the clubs
Yeah.
were that I
Oh.
got from you.
Burner 2.0s.
No, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but I could see dimples middle-ish of the face on all of them.
That's
I was
what you
actually
want.
Hitting them, but it didn't matter. 60, 70, 80 yards. That's about the best I could do. Now the Warden,
What's that now
60, 70, 80 yards.
with your driver?
Uh-huh.
Well, so the good news is at least you're
Consistent.
out long balling that guy.
Now Jenna, she was pinging that 250 yard sign
guarantee
with her
she
pitching
was.
wedge.
She's a stick, man.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Your broad can play the golfs.
Yeah.
You
I
ever seen
told
the
her we need
calves
to
on
get-
that gal?
Yeah.
I bet he has.
And she can hammer them, baby.
I told her we need to get the membership down there, and instead of
yeah,
date
that'll
nights, we
work.
just golf like every day of the week.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Go out
Now,
there
I'm
at
gonna-
stroke 9.
I'm going to pump the brakes on that thought. Do you really believe you'll golf every day of the week?
I don't know. I would like to.
Where's that shithead smoker kid?
Yeah,
that's
he was supposed to be here long ass time ago.
Oh, we're going to break down the fourth wall. The garage doors are open here at
Mhm.
Smokers Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you're not going to hear it on these badass mics, though.
And we've got the garage doors are open. We got some screens
You're
on the
late!
doors. And the eldest smoke child, whose friends all probably listen to this podcast,
Yeah,
now know that he's late coming home.
yeah.
Mhm.
So if you have any future plans with,
We got rules around here.
yep,
You broke them.
He was breaking ankles. Breaking
Breaking some ankles. He's been playing basketball up there, hooping it up with his new football buddies.
oh,
Yeah.
But he's a baseball player and a football player, not a basketball player.
That's fine. That's fine.
it's okay.
Yeah.
He could always go out for razzling if he wants to.
Well, that's a Sunday thing, and
New coach.
I'm not going to push him.
Oh, really?
Not anymore.
It's not Sundays anymore?
No.
Not in high school.
No.
Oh, really?
High school, you can't practice on
Yeah,
Sundays.
No.
Yeah.
Well, by God, the high school sports got something going for them.
Mm-hmm.
They cherish
Hey,
Sunday.
Hey,
you're
man.
a big sports guy, Dave.
Big.
Known as
I'm a
big
big
sports
everything
guy.
guy.
We played golf at Christmas Lake Village because Friday mornings is senior mornings
Oh boy, it's pretty geriatric out
at
there when
H
you walk out
track,
there.
and then I maybe jack dicked around a little bit. We couldn't get a tee time till like 3:00, and I told the warden I didn't want to really jack dick around that much, so we looked at the Santa Claus options.
Course in good shape.
No,
Ooh,
Goat Ranch.
ooh,
Greens were tough.
ooh.
Lots of sand.
Now, were there
Oh, I bet they
Hoof
aerated
prints?
recently.
Oh, they did big time.
Did they aerate recently?
Yes.
Did they give you a reduced rate for it?
No.
Should have asked for it.
$70. $70 for two golfers for 9 holes in a cart was $70.
You're a tenth of a way from having a membership at Huntingburg Country Club.
Yep.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do that a few more weeks and you
Yeah.
could have one.
Yeah. So I mean, it was 90-degree rule, which was nice.
Oh, yeah. There
Yeah.
you go.
With
So-
the buggies.
With the buggies, yeah, 90-degree rule. I mean, we may or may not have abused that a little bit. I mean, I didn't go like
I mean, if you went at like 69 degrees, it'd be okay.
yeah, I mean, maybe borderline 48 or 49. You know,
Nobody had a protractor out there.
No, no. We didn't see no Rangers either. And our track master it wasn't, so it was weird. We had a group tee off on one in front of us,
Mm-hmm.
and then we let them clear one green. Actually, they probably hit their, because that's that dog leg left, little par 4 right out of the gate there.
Yeah.
We let them they probably hit their on shots, so their second shots. And before we teed off, and I put 2 in the woods right out of the gate.
Yeah.
And then I
Hey, let
topped,
the woods know who's boss.
yeah, and then I topped my third one over into the gunch.
Yeah.
And then I played from 2 on, I played from the women's tees because I was really worried about pace of play. Because like the TrackMan, they'll say you're
yeah.
on pace, you're behind.
Like they come up and tell you that?
No, it's there's a computer screen like in your cart.
Oh, I thought you meant there was a track man. Like he's running around like, hey, fella.
It's called TrackMaster, I believe is what it's called. But it's in your cart.
The GPS and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just worried about pace of play. So then I just decided that I would just hit from the women's. each time to keep things moving.
So you
we
really
didn't
were
have
in
to.
a bad spot.
Oh
today.
yeah, I played like shit. Yeah, it was terrible.
It's still better than a day
Hey,
of work.
Hey, give me your hand.
It'll be all
It's
right.
going to be okay, big
I
guy.
know.
It'll come back.
Yeah, but then we went home and did some stuff and then
Added boy.
took a nap.
Yeah.
Took a nap and then went out for the evening. So it was a good day.
It was a good day.
It was a good day.
Well, I mean, you could have went to work today.
Yeah.
I went to work today.
I think the fellas got into
Loser.
some asphalt business today.
It probably it's warm enough for it.
Friday,
plant-
and they
did the
didn't pour
plant-
no concrete.
Well, asphalt season now, Dave.
Yeah,
that's
plant
true.
opened up, right?
Yeah.
First day was Monday.
I don't know when it was, but very, very recent.
So the good news is this is just an overreaction. You're still going to play golf.
I don't know, man, but I've been really wanting to fish.
I did too this week.
I've
I did get to.
I've fished probably 3 or 4 times already now, like after work. Because I got that short little time between when Max gets done with track and the time I get home. And I'll be able to run out on 6:30 on the backside of the city lake. I'm trying to find them sauger, but the water level is still low enough to where there's not a big amount of water ripping from the back to the front.
Yeah.
But like if we get any rain tonight and then the water temperature gets warm from today and that water, they're going to be there.
What are you trying to get out of there?
Saw guy.
Oh, they got a few in there, huh?
Yeah. Toothy bastards.
So how do you get the hook out?
Well, with your hands,
Oh, you just try to stay away from their
you raw dog them.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, they're just they have like 2
like buck teeth.
pointies in the bottom
Oh, and
that come up. Yeah. It's like a walleye, but like a sauger mix. It's like a sauger walleye hybrid.
Gotcha.
Most things in the water are a little soggy.
Yeah. Their eyes.
They have bad eyes.
No.
Oh,
I don't know.
You never looked into the eyes of one of them.
Mm-mm.
You ever caught one of them before?
Mm-hmm.
What do you use?
Fishing
Jigs.
pole.
Catch them about right here
Thanks, guys.
in the water.
Appreciate the
Right
break.
in their
Yep.
lip.
Yep.
But no, you can catch them on like a grub or like a small crappie jig or, Rapala F9, stuff like that.
I think
Really
the,
getting breezy out there.
I think the lounge
Easy
is haunted.
breezy. No, it's just windy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When you're in a son of a buck.
That's right.
So you been back to your pond to start ripping some out?
Mm-hmm. I haven't kept any, but yeah, I've caught some.
We need to do a fish fry.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We
Wife's
got
been
invited to a place out in Duff as a Dutchman squad to catch a bunch and fry them up.
fishing. I must have
Drink
missed
beer.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's our buddy from DuBois County Tire and Supply.
Mm.
Yeah.
You didn't miss that one. We discussed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That would probably be a good trip.
But it's more of like like a fish habitat preservation project that he's working on. It's like a lake that hasn't been properly managed for a long
Oh,
time.
got to get all the little ones out.
Yeah, that he's trying to try to kind of get a grasp on what's going on there.
Mm.
Some kind of fish farming type stuff. But yeah, so
That sounds like my kind of fishing.
Yeah.
Were we allowed to have beer? I can't remember the
Yes.
particulars. I'm in.
yeah, I would,
and then
would hope so.
I want to get my boat cleaned out too. I gotta get a power washer, but I gotta get some projects done before I get even thinking about boats and stuff.
We got to get a pipe through your roof.
Yeah, I gotta get the baseboard done. I gotta get a medicine cabinet installed, and then I gotta get my chimney up, and then I'll be ready to do whatever.
It's just 3 things. We ought to be able to do that on a Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Next week, let's do it.
How about Good Friday weekend? You got
Okay.
Good Friday plans?
No, crappie fishing.
Well, how are we going to chore if you got a crappie fish?
Well, we just gotta do it early.
Plant potatoes.
Okay.
Supposed to have your potatoes planted.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You got the
neighbor
garden ready?
Doug? No, we got to disc it up.
And till
Yeah. We got
disc first, and then till.
Let it sit open for about a week and then till, right?
Better get busy.
Usually like a whole winter. Like you should have disked last fall and then let it set and then we could tilt it in the spring, but
Well, I mean,
we got to start somewhere.
I'm not perfect.
yeah, we're not going to bash your disking.
He doesn't have a disc.
Bingo.
Well,
We're going to
there's
have to pay
nothing
someone to
bash.
disc it.
Yeah. Let's get a desk.
But Justine says we need to get on that garden thing because
I want some maters.
of Donnie T, it's going to be real bad. We may all starve.
Oh, we are?
Yeah,
Okay.
because of tariffs.
We get many vegetables from China or Canada?
Yeah, in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Avocados.
I don't eat
I don't eat a lot
avocados.
of avocados.
Why
Hey,
are you giving me that?
Hope you like fucking guacamole, motherfucker, because you better eat it now. That's what I say.
I'm really not a big guacamole guy.
Ooh, I am. I like it.
I like sour cream.
I bet you do, big guy. Probably a lot of cream. Now, do you like the authentic guac, or
Oh,
do you
yeah.
like it?
No, I don't like that creamy shit. I like that rough chop.
When they mix it in that little grinding bowl
really?
right
Go
in
ahead.
front of you.
Table side.
Air dicking. Just
Yeah.
Table
what do you
side.
call that little mixing stone bowl with the little mat?
Molcajete.
No, that's
Yeah.
not what
That's
they call it.
100%
Hey,
what it's
this
called.
guy's got all the connections.
No, it really is. It's called a molcajete.
So what do they call it? Not in Spanish. It's got its own name.
Granite bowl.
A rock bowl?
No, gosh,
Rock
dang
bowl
it!
is probably it.
My people had a name for it.
Oh, your people, huh?
Native,
your people?
What do you
Native,
mean by
Native
you
Americans.
people?
Native Americans. It's a
You haven't taken the 23andMe, big guy.
so you can't prove that I'm not anymore.
You
and I
talking
prove
about
I
like a
can.
grist mill, like a grinding, like a grist mill?
Well, grist mill's the big disc.
Yeah,
It's a stone bowl with a little stone masher.
yeah. It's called a molcajete.
Nope. Oh well, not.
I mean, your
For
people
Irish
just call
Indians.
Look up the non-Mexican stone bowl with a stone crusher stick.
Pampered Chef probably sells one. Pampered Chef probably sells one.
Well, they use it to grind medicine and herbs and whatnot for. God damn.
What kind of herb you grinding there, big fella?
Well, I'm not because I'm not a shaman, but like that. Just moving on. You guys. This is
But yeah. Anyway, yeah, we need to get that garden rolling, baby.
Yeah, we will.
What you been thinking about, Casey?
So I know this is going to surprise some folks. But I have officially done something in my adult life that I never thought outside of like some medical or illness reason would do.
two chicks at the same time.
Hey, when a bear's hungry, he'll eat, man. It ain't no big deal.
Don't tell the wife would not be happy with that.
No biggie.
I did a 72-hour water only fast.
Nice.
72 hours. That's what, 3 days?
Yep.
With no food.
Sunday night at 7:15 at Papa Frank's house, I finished eating, and I did not eat again until Wednesday night at 7:20. Water, coffee, and I did have
Black coffee, or did you put the foo-foo shit in there?
black coffee,
Nice.
which was tough to drink, but I had 0 calorie intake for 72 hours.
How's that first BM?
I was scared because I had went to the Legion on
That
Wednesday
stands
night,
for bowel movement. just in
I
case
was a
anybody
little
else
nervous.
doesn't know that.
but it was okay.
Did you not get lightheaded and jittery?
When I do,
Well,
like,
you know the whole
26
finger cut
hours?
thing? That's when I was in the thick of it. That was in the 48-hour range. So I do a 24-hour once a week. A lot of times
Yeah.
I'll go Thursday at lunch and then won't eat till Friday at dinner. So 24 hours was no big deal. I get into day 2, and that's where I was on the struggle bus.
That's probably tough to do on vacation.
Actually, it was perfect because I stayed pretty busy. So I stayed pretty busy. So the 48-hour mark was difficult because I had never gone that far. I think the most I'd ever done was 30 or 32 hours, but that was just how the clock fell on when I was doing the 24. But like that 48-hour range, like right before baseball, like I was in a bad spot. Like
Yeah, just craving Little Debbie's.
no, it actually, this is going to be funny, but I was craving a Reuben sandwich and cinnamon rolls.
Oh,
like
okay.
big homemade, just layered
Yeah.
up with icing,
Are
ooey
you
gooey
pregnant?
cinnamon rolls. No, I am not. I don't think I am. I wouldn't. I don't have the proper plumbing. But
Unless it was an alien abduction.
yeah, that's true. So yeah, I went whole 72 hours.
You can't get pregnant from anal. You can't.
It's science. But
That's facts. I mean, if there's anything we've spoke of today that's fact, that's fact.
that
They
is.
said alien,
Yeah,
not anal abduction.
I know. And I said anal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He just took it another step.
Mm-hmm.
So I broke the fast with a liquid IV and a cucumber while playing basketball. Which is weird.
Man, I'm just stuffed.
Yeah. 3 Bills guy sitting there. Hey guys, can't play yet. Got to finish this liquid IV and cucumber.
Why the hell did you eat a cucumber?
Well, because all my
you
research.
probably ate it whole too, didn't you?
Those actually
one
you.
bite.
Those are negative
Mini
calories.
cucumbers. Mini cucumbers. They were
Oh,
the
mini
ones.
cukes.
It takes more to
Sam's Club special.
Mm.
So
you
I
burn more calories.
So here's what I was afraid of. So the first time I did a 24-hour fast, I didn't think anything of it. Played basketball, went to the Legion, and ate.
Shit your pants.
Yes. Well, no, not my pants.
Oh.
But it was an
Yourself.
emergency. It was an emergency.
Yeah.
So my wife was like, "Hey, dummy, don't do what you did that other time. Start putting a little something in your belly." So that's what I did, so I could consume wings at the Legion after basketball.
Oh man, wings sound good. I've really been craving pizza.
I had pizza tonight.
Nice.
Cheese pizza.
I guess I haven't had supper yet.
Is this for the warden?
No, that's for you. If
Oh,
you
thanks,
want
buddy.
it. You're a big Mickey guy.
Yeah. So that's what I did. And it was good. The greatest compliment I got was from my soon to be 7-year-old daughter that said, "Yeah, Daddy, your belly, it's gotten flatter," because it was big. And then she did the motion.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I was like, "Honey, I'm sure it wasn't that big." And she was like, "Dad, it is.
Yeah.
It was."
Those
They can be so
7-year-olds are real assholes.
Yeah, they can be pretty honest about it. But it was good. It was a good experience. Brado's going to listen to this and be jealous because I think he said he was planning one. But, I beat him to it.
There's
so.
no way in hell I could go 3 days without
Sure you could.
I bet you could. You know what I discovered,
No
though?
way. I get all dizzy.
As long
and
as you
stuff.
get busy. Like, you just got to stay busy.
Get dizzy.
Well, but you're a big water guy.
No, not anymore.
Oh, what are you drinking?
Booze.
At work?
Yeah. No.
Yep.
Shh.
Yep.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
So you don't think you could do it?
No. I think I'm hypoglycemic.
I thought that's what skinny people had.
No. That's
Hyper.
called hypoglycemic is when you don't eat and you get real dizzy and your sugar gets low.
I got a buddy back up in Terre Haute. I don't know if he wants to be mentioned, so I was calling him Sweet and Low. That's his nickname.
Mm-hmm. Like, because he's not very tall and he's a nice guy? Or
Mhm. And but he has some sort of something glycemic. He says like the opposite of diabetes, but like he could eat like a horse and never gain a pound or something. It's just weird. But he ate
Fast
real bad,
metabolism.
and so he ate bad, which gave him cholesterol issues, even though he was skinny. So he drank to thin his blood because of the cholesterol, and then he smoked to raise his blood pressure so the blood could get where it needed to be since it was thinner.
This sounds like a guy you'd hang out
I
with.
knew a guy one time that is actually diagnosed type 1 diabetic, insulin dependent, that used to drink to lower his blood sugar.
What could you drink that lowers your
Beer.
Oh, because I guess the
Mm-hmm.
yeast of it.
I don't know.
Yeasty.
But it did. Factually.
I'll be
It would be 200 or 300, and he'd drink like a 6-pack, and then we'd check it again, and it'd be 100.
Do I know him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
couch guy.
Didn't that flip a switch though somewhere?
No,
Oh.
Does
Well,
Couch
yeah,
Guy
he-
even exist anymore?
I don't know. We were literally talking about him today.
I hope he exists still.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we haven't seen his name in the paper. or
I know.
anything.
I think he's still alive. Well, I know I can confirm that he's still alive
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
good.
for reasons that I will leave unsaid.
Well, somebody asked me about our buddy Cord O'Brien, our Mingy beef guy.
God, I haven't heard from him in ages.
Yeah, he got that woman and just
Yeah.
ruined it all. Now, if she listens to the show, you're a sweet lady, I'm sure.
Great.
Yeah, the best.
The best.
But no, that's what I had this week. It was a challenge.
Yeah, well, good work,
Fasting is a wild deal. Like I know intermittent fasting is a huge thing. Like it's a latest and greatest craze and all that stuff. But I'm afraid that like everybody that I've ever talked to said that you're supposed to eat smaller meals more often to where like your body doesn't go into like starvation mode.
Well, you got to get past starvation mode to survival mode.
That's what the whole fat. So they have a breakdown. So the reason I was interested in it, and I'm going to butcher this word because I couldn't even say algorithm, but it's like autophagy, AUTUFAGY, but it's where your body. It's a biomechanic
Autophagy?
autophagy. That's probably it, but it's where your body starts cleaning out the bad
And
cells.
it regenerates.
Yeah.
Generates.
So they said, so the science says, I don't know if this is true or not. We do try to be factually correct, unlike what Cab did to our program. But you're like at the 72-hour mark, you're at your lowest blood sugar, your highest human growth hormone. And like I did, like when I played basketball, felt great. And I don't know, like
Did you dunk?
no, I'm still 300 pounds. But my whole goal is to get under 3 bills for my October checkup with friend of the program, Doc Flaming.
With a step ladder.
Probably need more of the step ladder. Maybe a 6.
You wouldn't want to do that whole trick where like one guy bends down because you probably break that poor fucker's back.
Yeah, we were not going to do that.
Well, you'll get down on a bigger
You'd have to
tub.
jump. But no, I do. So I do intermittent fasting during the week.
So do I.
So I go 16-8. Usually break
Been
my
doing
fast.
it 24.
Basically try to break my fast at lunch.
24. What?
Fast for
I'll-
20, eat for 4. So his eating window is 4 hours.
You eat for 4 hours straight?
No, just I only eat
Drinks.
four.
He drinks for 4 hours.
4 to 8 is my normal window unless we're podcasting. But I do have a breakfast shake because I can't take all the meds I'm on being an old fucker without something on my tummy.
Oh my goodness! Oh,
Yeah,
the tum gets sick. But the thing of it is, like what the intermittent fasting did for me was how much I ate at night.
Right.
So usually try to cut that mark off at 8 o'clock.
How's your unit looking?
Bigger.
Yeah.
Nice.
That up,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
I have a big dick day every now and then.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But
There's a song about that. Big dick. No.
no big dick energy.
BDE.
Oh, BD.
You got a big dick energy.
There you go.
Wait, was that the song, or
Mm-hmm.
are you for sure it's a song?
Yeah. But it's edited to where it's big energy, but she was really
Oh.
singing big dick energy.
Nice.
Gotcha. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like
Hey,
it.
can we take a pause?
We can for
Let's
the
do it.
cause.
Lawn Enforcement Officer Logan Clark of LC Lawn Care and Pressure Washing is readying for a busy season. Whether you need someone to take care of your lawn or need some pressure washing and cleaning of your outdoor spaces, Logan's ready. Logan provides a service. That service makes your life easier. He can save you time, hassle, and the struggle of keeping that lawn cut and those outside areas clean. Small yard, large yard, no problem. Deck or pool patio, no problem. Don't wait. Logan will book up fast. And you want to know why? Because the lawn officer is damn good.
And we're back. Big thank you to our buddy Logan Clark of LC Lawn Care and Pressure Washing. Brother Dave, what's on your mind on this Wednesday?
So I was thinking about aliens some lately. I've been watching that Resident Alien show, and then
Friggin' liar.
we've had all these celestial events, blood moons and aligning planets and everything.
Did you guys go out and see that?
No, it
The
was
warden
pretty
did.
late.
It's pretty cool. After I missed the first
Shithead didn't wake me up either. I told her to.
after I missed the first Aurora Borealis here, I've been very
Oh,
dedicated to the craft.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Just want to let you guys know.
But I got to think about aliens and advanced technology and everything. And I've also been big into documentaries, we'll just say in the last 18 months, because in the wintertime I watch more than now. But you hear all these extinction events, like that wiped out most of mankind and the dinosaurs and everything. And that maybe there's other civilizations and they just got wiped out. So wouldn't it be crazy if we found out that aliens were just humans? Hold on. That was weird. Sorry.
I thought you were going to sneeze.
Nope. It was just a weird thing. But so what if one of these previous advanced civilizations just had the technology to leave the Earth because they saw an extinction event coming and they've just been out traveling around, and the aliens are really just us from centuries ago, eons ago, and they're just coming back to visit to see
How long is an eon?
I'm not sure.
Is it a real thing or is this something that people
No, I think
say?
an eon's a thing. I think it's a thing. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking about. Maybe aliens aren't little green guys or gray guys or lizard guys. Maybe they're just like us from, long time ago. Wouldn't that be wild? What do you think of that? Don't think anything of that, huh?
Well,
Getting nothing here.
good pull on catalysmic event. It's a
Yeah.
good pull there.
It's cataclysmic.
Cataclysmic?
Cataclysmic converter.
That's
What if
Cadillac
aliens
converter.
are just humans from past civilizations that were advanced enough to leave the Earth before a cataclysmic event?
So if they were just humans from
Wild.
why wouldn't they look like humans?
Maybe they do.
Yeah, they were just previous humans.
Have you seen an alien?
I told you I'm out on aliens.
Yeah.
Maybe there is aliens here.
I am
like, did you see all the
100%
time traveler things. Like,
I'm
look at this guy with the iPhone in 1937.
Yep.
Maybe.
I'm 100% in. And a lot of those things that I'm in, a lot of the reasons that I'm in are not just because of iPhones in 1938 and, miraculously odd photos that were taken.
Hell yeah.
But just if you really get down to the deep thinking of it, like I was thinking about that today, believe it or not, talking about the blood moon and, and all these like lunar,
Mid-heaven.
mid heavens and lunar eclipses and things like that. And I was actually kind of struggling for a different topic to talk about. And I didn't want to like piggyback off of your alien stuff. So that's why I just talked about my shitty golf game. But I was thinking about like the grain of sand type thing.
Oh.
Imagine that like Earth is just a grain of sand
It is.
on the beach. And a grain of sand is probably the most insignificant thing that you could ever imagine.
But as soon as you do that, like every cell in your body is its own universe.
Yeah.
Like it's
So what if there's like actual civilizations of people living within our bodies?
like every little sperm has like a whole civilization on
Yeah.
there. At World War. What's going on?
Yeah. Like every time you bust a nut, it's like they're just going to the next level. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Like I do not do drugs, by the way. I have never. I mean,
But you can't.
The
can't
city
prove
is,
any more
very
or any less that
up
that
on their drug
theory
testing
is,
policy. So I'm not. In
But
any
that
way-
theory can't be disproved or proved any more or less than any other theory out there. Like it could be like I say, all matter is made of the same stuff. It's all the same molecules and atoms. And the fact that like I can't, like sometimes I really think that if I thought hard enough and really just pooled my thought together of what I'm made of, my matter is the same as this table's matter, that I should be able to just like sink my hand through this because it's all the same thing, just tied together in tighter amounts or less tight amounts. But everything is just atoms.
Hey, Dave, get outside every once in a while. Enjoy the sun, the wind on your face, dogs barking.
How big is your peanut butter fort? How many jars?
But you know what I mean?
141.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but
It's all
why?
atoms.
So why would we want to make contact with these past civilizations that left because they thought there was going to be some event?
There was an event.
Yeah, but then
what was it called?
Well, I don't know because everybody here died when it happened. They know, and that's why they're coming back. And they've not
Like the
attacked
Ice
us.
Age, like when
like it, the
whenever,
thing that the meteor
Littlefoot's
that
mom
hit-
died?
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm
so
saying.
sad.
And that's why that goes back to
Fucking
my Mars theory that
gut
Mars
wrencher.
was in the ring of life.
Mars.
They left, and saw
Mars
that,
Candy Company.
Earth's coming into the sweet spot of life. That's why I have pyramids and all the shit that we can't explain how people did with very,
The aliens.
but they weren't aliens. They were just us from another time, potentially.
I don't understand how we built the pyramids.
Because we had advanced technology that we could float huge amounts of mass with like sound waves or something.
Somebody was beating the drum.
More or less, yeah.
Somebody
because everything's a frequency. Like the atoms in your skin have a frequency, light has a frequency, electricity has a frequency, everything has a frequency. And for every frequency, there's an equal but opposite frequency, which repels that frequency.
I saw something that they're starting some cancer treatments with sound and water.
For sure.
Now, I don't know the science on it. I don't know. I
That's
mean,
what the whole universe is made of, man.
so what's going to be the next event? Who's going to get away? I mean, how's this work?
We're not there yet. So they say, I just read an article that it could be within 11,000 years, the next extinction event. So you just look at how far we're getting and technologically speaking. But the theory is that other times the civilization has gotten this far and further and figured out the keys to the universe to be able to travel faster and faster and faster and closer to the speed of light and then get out and explore farther out. But then ultimately, I mean, it's just a numbers game. Sooner or later, somebody's hungry.
That was me.
Are you fasting now?
No, I felt a burp coming on. No, 'cause
Sooner or later, though, I mean, it's a numbers game, and there's going to be a big ass asteroid that just hits us, and then the ash and the soot and the dirt are going to block the sun. Then we go into an ice age, everything freezes. And that's where the lizard people come from, because some people go underground,
the lizard people.
and they call them lizard people because they don't have sunlight, but they just live underground. And I imagine your skin would get
Subterranean.
pretty scaly if you never saw sun, and you would slowly adapt to those surroundings, because I imagine it's hundreds and hundreds of years before you can come up again.
Well, you're full of good news. And I was worried about your golf game in here. I really need to worry about this guy's next cataclysmic event.
This is good news, because it's just a theory, but if that's the case, we're going to make it, because we've always made it before.
We're not going to make it. Elon will make it.
We as a genetic biome or whatever, like a group of beings will make it.
But here's my question for you. You're a God-fearing man. How does this stack up against your religious beliefs?
So I think that may...
Because can you really believe in both? Do we need to call Pastor Dan?
That's what I was going to.
I would like to talk to Pastor Dan about this, because I think you can, because at the end of the day, no matter how many generations or civilizations have been here, we still started somewhere. And the Big Bang Theory, so let's just say that you're hung up, and the Big Bang Theory is, okay, we've got a bunch of different particles and atoms floating around in the middle of space, and some chemical reaction happens, and that's the Big Bang. But there's still space. There's still particles. They had to come from somewhere. Like, it all had to come from somewhere. Well, it just didn't end up here. And if we're in space and we have this space that's ever growing, if it's growing, it's within something else. So there's got to be a higher power than us, because for it to have something to expand into means that we are in something. The fact that we believe that we are not finite is, to me, evidence enough that there's something higher that we don't understand or know about, because you can't just grow into nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Picking one, putting down.
Smelling what you're stepping in.
We need to get Pastor Dan in.
I think he'd be a good chat. I just worry about, we're a little TV 14 at least. TV MA if I drink too much and hose up the editing.
Well, but we've always met the decorum of our interviewees.
We know how to
I'll buy
read the
that.
room.
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
buy
it's
that.
not like we're going to,
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not going to talk about midget strippers with Pastor Dan.
No.
Oh, did you see that there's going to be some there at...
Not midget strippers, midget wrestlers in
midget
Washington.
wrestling. Well, there could be some...
What bar?
The Purple
place?
Gas
Purple
or the
Joe's?
Purple Joe, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Sorry, my mic stand was loose. Now I got to find the balance. And that's what this is all about, the balance.
The sweet spot.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, you know what else I love?
What?
Getting meat from Merkley. Because it's now
Heard that about
time
you.
for the Merkley & Sons Choice Cut Questions of the Week for the fellas. Brought to you by Merkley & Sons, the ultimate destination for meat enthusiasts.
We've been saying it for a long time, but Merkley & Sons is the ultimate destination for meat enthusiasts. Why they haven't put it on a shirt yet, we have no idea. Spring training isn't just for baseball. Spring training is also for the grill masters of your house. You can't shine in the summer months if you don't start putting the work in the spring. Get your grill ready. Get your burger flipping arm strong. Work on catching cold cans of beer tossed your way with one hand. The gang at Merkley's is ready to provide you with all your grilling meats that you could need. Stop over, say hi, and be ready to be in meat heaven.
All right, fellas, some spring-themed questions for us this evening. Best drink on a spring afternoon. Can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
I really like a vodka lemonade.
Seems like a summer drink.
Mm-hmm. Oh, spring drink.
Spring. We're in springtime.
Beer.
I had a Bloody Mary this morning.
Ooh.
For golf. And then I had another one over there at that
Oh, did you go over there?
that shithole I stopped by over there. And it was homemade and it was good too.
What part of it was homemade?
The juice, like the mix, not
The
the,
tomato
not
base.
the vodka.
Oh, the tomato.
Yeah.
The tomato juice was
Yeah.
homemade.
So I don't know. Like today, my vote would be Bloody Mary.
Now, see, I can only drink one, maybe two Bloody Marys, depending on
I
how
could
thick they are.
Drink 100 of them.
I get the heartburn, and they just really fill me.
I don't get the spicy. So like that was today at the club. She was like, "Do you want it spicy?" And I was like, "Nope." And then the warden looked at me and was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, no. Like I don't want to burn my brain out like right out of the
Right.
gate."
Right.
You know?
Got a whole day to go.
I think you can still. I'm a big fan of bourbon and lemonade, and then bourbon and ginger beer, because it's kind of got that light.
The mule,
Yeah, a bourbon or a Kentucky
Kentucky
Mule.
mule.
Yeah,
There you go.
but I'm still there.
Ooh,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna think like vodka tonic with lime too.
Ooh.
That's kind of really good.
Yeah.
I haven't had that for a long time.
Favorite outdoor meal to cook in the springtime?
Springtime's good for smoking. Like, it's not too hot to sit out and tend to smoker all day, you know. So let's just call it a pork loin for giggles and shits.
It's one of those spaceships.
Yeah.
It's just a highway, boys. You get
Burgers
used
and
to it.
brats. Burgers and brats, man. Can't beat it. Burgers and brats.
I think I got to agree with that.
Mm.
You kind of get you're outside, you're flipping the burgers,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
got it going on. That's a good call. Best springtime sport or activity?
Do get real excited about, believe it or not, baseball firing up. Southside Park is probably my best venue for baseball
By the way, our
because I can take beer.
buddy Bradley Merkley can't wait to see you working concessions. So whenever you guys sign up, you gotta let me know, because he may make a trip over just to see it.
That's fine. I'll have beer back there because I don't think they can stop me from that either.
Public park.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna just work concessions and make money. Just
Yeah.
give out the right change. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll give her out too little change.
there we go. What about
I like sitting in a John boat trying to catch crappies or in the buggy. Just
Ooh,
cruising
is buggy
around.
in a sport?
you? Activity was part of it.
Oh,
Springtime sport or
Oh,
activity.
Yeah.
Lawn chairs sitting.
Oh yeah,
I like to keep my lawn chair in the buggy this time.
Oh, yeah.
you were out by the old fire ring the other night
Yeah.
when I came home.
Burning some trash.
Yeah. I'd have to say baseball's obviously at the top of the list, but I like going into big fella in the pistachio shirt here. I kind of like some of that early fishing where it's just a nice slight breeze where you don't feel like you're getting hot, but then when you get done, you're like, oh man, I'm red.
Yeah.
You know, like that's,
Oh yeah,
So-
nice cool burn.
yeah,
Mhm.
I like that. What's your springtime playlist or music genre that really brings out the spring vibes?
I don't. My vibes don't go with the seasons. They go with the mood.
Yeah, I'm kind of with that too. I've been listening to a lot of, which is really weird, and I know I'll probably catch some shit for it, but like Don Tolliver is a rapper. My kids turned me on to him.
Yeah.
I really like it. Like it's got some good fat jams.
I've been burning up Stephen Wilson Jr. and that other broad I like to listen to.
Sierra Farrell.
Yeah. That's her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I mean, I'll probably catch some flack from this table, but this is kind of like this is gonna
Oh, Barry Manilow.
no
Some
a little,
OAR.
OAR, Dave
Yeah, I
Matthews
knew that
Band,
was coming.
some of that acoustic jam stuff. Not
Yeah.
too acoustic wild, where it's,
Acoustic.
gets wild, but that's probably where I'm at.
Yeah.
What's your favorite springtime like clothing? Like where you're,
Shorts and a hoodie.
Yeah.
Crocs.
Jeans
no
and a
socks.
t-shirt.
I'm right there with you. I like my most comfortable outfit is shorts and a long sleeve t-shirt.
Footy. Spring wear and fall wear are very similar.
I don't know if I agree because spring 58 degrees is warm because you've been cold all winter. But fall 58 degrees is cold because you're used to being hot all summer.
There's some
So-
logic behind that.
So I bundle up more in the fall, but in the spring, I'm like, windows down, it's 52 degrees outside. You know what I mean? But once it's 52 in the fall, I'm like, ugh, put them windows up. It's chilly in this my trucker.
yeah, I mean, that plays.
I mean, it's just my point of view.
Yeah. What's your ideal way to spend a warm spring evening?
Oh, fire sitting.
Yeah. Lawn chair. Fire. Fair amount of beers.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Last one. Spring event or festival you look forward to?
This year, I'm looking forward to the steak dinner at St. Henry. Or I should say the St. Henry steak dinner. At
Steak
Vail.
supper.
Yeah,
Supper.
there you go.
Spring event that I'm looking forward to. I mean, yeah, Good Friday. Used to be like a celebratory thing for obviously our not used to be, but it is the day that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was hung on the cross. And then 3 days later he rose from the dead, which is Easter. Amen. Rejoice.
Amen.
But I like to go fishing on Good Friday.
Yeah.
And if it's warm enough, mushroom hunting.
Because that's a holiday for you guys, right?
Yeah.
I got two: opening day for baseball, college baseball and pro baseball. It's just a nice,
Yep.
it's cool. I like it. It's just kind of the start of the warmer weather. And there's something about Good Friday and Easter weekend that it's nice family time. A lot of times you have good weather.
Egg hunts and ham, baby.
Yeah.
Deviled eggs
Oh,
by the 100.
Me, my set.
I did.
Why they call them the devil eggs? Because they
Yeah,
whisper to
the
eat
whisper.
25. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the Merkley and Sons Choice Cut questions of the week for the fellas. Of course, brought to you by our friends over there at Merkley and Sons. Go see them today. It's unfortunate. It's been a good episode. I can feel it in my bones. But it is time for us to come to an end. But not before we have some final thoughts brought to you by Melissa Luker of Keller Williams Capital Realty. All right, Smoke Dragon, what you got?
be safe. So far, it seems like this spring maybe, coming in like a lion.
Out like a lamb. is what they say.
Lots of wind and potential bad weather. So I hope everybody fared this storm fine. But get outside, enjoy the time, and tune in on Friday.
Big fella?
I don't have much either, other than just, take time for yourself to do things that you want to do. I feel like that's what me and the warden did today. Just go play golf and seize the good weather, and then save those projects.
Carpe the weather.
Save those other, like we had projects inside, and I said, she actually said, why don't we just take advantage of the weather today, and then tomorrow when it's shitty, then we can work inside. Deal. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, great. So, every now and then they have, PTO is a thing that is for you.
It's part of your compensation package.
Yeah. So use it. Use it. Enjoy it. Keep your stick on the ice.
As always, a big thank you to Velpen Trucking and Disposal. Of course, our friends at Hopf Outdoor Power. Them boys are busy right now, getting ready for the mowing season. LC Lawn Care and Pressure Washing, and of course, Merkley and Sons and Melissa Luker. We appreciate their support this month. A good, interesting week. The resort has a rollover policy for PTO, and I was over it. And part of it that I struggle with taking PTO, sometimes I like to, Janelle and I are off, like when we go to that swamp in Florida again, which we're booked, we're going again. I can disconnect from work because I'm with family. This week it was kind of tough because we've been busy at work, and I am involved in a lot of things that come across the old email wave chain. So it was an interesting balance of trying to work and respect the PTO policy, but the PTO thing is baffling for me. I struggle with it because when you're in private practice, when I was in private practice for 7 years, PTO is not a thing. If you don't work, you don't make money. And I've said it before, it took my mother passing away for me to take 5 consecutive days off. So it's weird at the resort to take PTO, but it's a blessing because I watched my parents as I grew up work. They're workers. My mom was a very diligent worker. My father, the ultimate blue collar man and worker. And so it's weird because I don't do the blue collar work you guys do. So I feel bad by taking time because it's just one of those things. But it was a good week. Great weather. I was able to get a lot of stuff done. Trees trimmed, driveway worked on. Did some mechanicing work, which my dad always enjoys because I'm terrible at it, and he's never beat me with a flashlight yet. So that's always good, probably because I'm holding it. But it's always good. But it was a good week. Really looking forward to it. We were supposed to play. As we're recording this, we were supposed to be down at Tell City playing, which I was looking forward to. We had a good week of practice. But the inner squad was good. But we, when you listen to this, we would have gone to Gibson Southern and played, and we got another one on Thursday. But it was a good week.
Good deal.
It's a good week. And with that, fellas,
Let's do it.
Dutchman out.